Hello, and welcome back. My name is Derek. I sell physical media on eBay. Make videos about what I buy and what I sell. What sells. This is a what sold video. Friday morning, 9 o'clock. Cool music. I like that. Kind of gets me in that morning beat, morning jive going. Obviously, the brain's not working, so right. But I'm not going to talk over the music, so stop it. Thanks. So I did not make a what sold video Wednesday. There would have been 4 items that would have gone out. It's going to be these top 4. That was a very non-typical day. I'm going to guess. I'm going to speculate that eBay did a lot of website maintenance and it instituted on Wednesday to accommodate for this buying weekend, if you will. I don't know, just my speculation. However, there are 26, 27. I gotta take this thing out of airplane mode. I know there's at least one more that I have to find, which is incidentally the highest valued item. And see exactly how many there are. So these sunglasses are the only things that needed to be packaged to have a label for that day. So I labeled them, just didn't box them. Went out to whichever stores I went to and then just printed out a label. So there's 25 going out. So this would be the top 4 would have gone out then, but still the amount of what it is doesn't really take away too much of the point of this. But it's $7.89 in sales for 2 days, $7.16 product cost received. All right. So, so I don't forget, when I posted that, the sourcing video or the video prior or something, someone I've subbed to for a while since I pretty much had this account, and he's been subbed over to mine for probably since December or so. Left a comment and then left a link to a video that he made. And it's just one of those real interesting things that happens with a good majority of categories. However, the way that the buyer for the video that Hourly Flipper is his name, I'll put the link to the video in the description. The way on how that buyer wrote the message for him is way more detailed and nuanced than what I'm going to try to repeat. But it just shows a heightened gratitude and appreciation for the people who do resell stuff, but let alone resell books in our I'm just going to put that down there. And if you want, go on over there and give it a listen. It's only like a 3-minute video, maybe 4-minute video. It's interesting to listen to. And I have, on occasion, and I'm sure a lot of other sellers have as well, received messages back from that. I remember I got one that someone was grateful that I had a cookbook, and I was the only one who had the cookbook listed because her grandmother's or grandfather's or dad's or someone's recipe was in that cookbook. And that was the only way on how she knew where it was in that cookbook. And she waited years and years and years and years until someone would actually have it online anywhere. But she, found mine on eBay. I forget, it's like $20, but it was just kind of one of those really endearing things. So back to topic. I forgot where I was going. Oh, yeah. All right. So these glasses here, these, what are they called? Revé, Prevu, Preve, Raval, Vive. Pretty cool looking marble sunglasses, just going to be boxed up, like $20. Stuff all over. There's a lot of. Imagine if I sold like larger items. I want to have room to really be doing this. All right. We have this rat, 45, 12 bucks. Blue Lagoon and Blue Lagoon, or Return to the Blue Lagoon, Brooke Shields, 15. And if you're new here, a round up, a round down. That one was $14.93, so I said 15. So this thing, so I remember when I scanned this, it came up like 150 bucks or something. So there were only a couple that had sold, and in Terapeak, I was like, well, I'll just keep buying in competition with whoever the other one is that's listed. And over time, it kept coming down. And then when I did repricing on it, not too long ago, I just chopped the price down quite a bit. I'm not going to sit there and bring it down by $5-10 each time, and hopefully. But this one did sell for 52. And it's kind of interesting because I just found a box in the dumpster that this will fit in, and I already checked it. Fit in nice and snug, perfect. That back over there. This thing here is a microfilm viewer made by Hammacher Schlemer, digital text picture magnifier negative reader. And you put like the negatives in here, however, but they go around this little thing right here, lights up, and then it illuminates it right here. Comes with the bag and all that fun stuff. This was 62. So another one of those little electronics that I really don't deal too much in anymore. I mean, if I was at a store and if I saw this, yeah, I mean, I'd buy it because it's 62 bucks. But, you know, the general of the common $20, $30, $40 electronics, for the most part, I'm really not going to tinker with. But 62. All right, back to the more common items. Well, items that I deal and sell most of, a lot of. Mission Control, Unsung Heroes of Apollo, 16. Runaway Christmas Bride, 16. A lot of these are going to be bread and butter. Carly Simon, no, my bad. Jim Morrison. So the old school original printing, 31. Carly Simon. This dual disc just means that there's two things on, one on one side, one on the other side. 18. These just listed, I mean, they sold within a day or two. And I got these, whatever, was it Friday? No, it wasn't Friday. Whatever day that they started the sale at the Discovery store. Saturday, maybe? But they sold within a couple days. 32. Adventures in Odyssey. And this one here, Passport. It's the non-gold. The one we'll read like gold series up here. Those ones tend to sell fast or be worth more. And this one was 21. 16 and Pregnant. Season 2. 33. I got a couple sealed ones of different seasons of this too. It's How to Tune and Modify Your Bosch Fuel Injection Book. 40. Now time for this. The Last Straw. Christmas Oranges. Corbin Burnson. 15. Animal doctor, game, which have you. So I had scanned a handful of different ones that one store had. That's another one of those. It's a kids game, PC game. A lot of that just older computer software game stuff. I mean, this may have a lot of really interesting reference, like truthful and factual reference material on it. And so someone wants it to help teach the small group of kids ages. Don't know. It's from 1997, ages 6 to 10. If you want to learn about being a veterinarian with 1990s graphics, this is the way to do it. Or one of the ways. 15. Blues musical movie. 16. One of these priests are ladies' beloved sons. Yep. So there's variations in years and printings of this. They're going to vary from $20 up to low 30s. Usually, what these ones are. When I see them, I almost always buy them. But 19. All right. So this, no, not that one yet. This one here, which has always been in this cardboard box that's been sitting around for a while. And here's a little bunch of CDs in here. It fits in this box that I made. And this one is $40. I'm running out of room. All right. This is a 5-disc. The Bee Gees, or Bee Gees, I guess. Yeah, just Bee Gees. No duh. 5 discs, different ones. I remember how it ended up being. I think I had one that was listed that was worth a little more, than I ended up with another one, so I put that with that one because that one was only like $12. I was like, well, I could probably get more if I just add them together, and then I ended up with another one, and then here we are. Still, $54 for the 5 that are involved in this. But they're this Vermonia book. Someone came in with a nice message, like, I really, my daughter really wants this. For a little tight on money. This is gonna be like a stocking stuffer. However she wrote it. Can you do $15? And I was listed like 19. I was like, yeah. When you write a little message like that, I'm more willing to accept something that's a tad lower than my lower best offer point, especially if it's going for a kid, right? 15. Iron Maiden cassette. Going across the pond. $20. It happened on 5th Avenue. Took it down, relisted the other day, sold pretty instantly. And I just sent an offer out for like a day. It was out, and then they didn't. Whoever it was didn't jump on it, and then I relisted it and all that other stuff. And they came in and got it. 13. This Motown Classics in a tin. 15. Okay. Guess I need 2 more. I didn't see this other one. That's a Skrillex. Should be right about in here. It is. Skrillex. 18. And let me go find this book. All right, so this is one I had for about a year. Got it in February. I remember in the sourcing video. And I believe I probably showed like a Terapeak sales and stuff. So this was, I think the picture was from February 1st. So this would have been within maybe a week of that, the sourcing video when I got it. No barcode, nowhere inside or out. X library is coming up 1975. I don't have first or anything like that in there because it doesn't show. It very well could be a first edition. However, Ledgemont Board of Education. I don't know where Ledgemont School or Board of Education is. But for a spooky book that's a little past spooky season, I got a non-spooky 109. Yep. Great way how to finale the sales. So that one definitely helped. So again, that's about $7.90 in sales and whatever it was, $7.16 for 3 days, or for not even what would be left over from the few things from Wednesday to now. So it's that picked up. As for today, before I started the video, I restarted my sales. My sales are going to be, where am I at? 18 minutes. My sale is running today until Tuesday morning. So the way on how I do my sales, hopefully we have Ramsey listening and other people. I mean, I've explained it before, but sometimes showing is different than explaining. But I'm just going to explain it again. So this is what I'll do. Typically, I'll always, and there was a time when my highest bracket was 29% off, but you just start getting more stuff, so you have to go a bracket higher. I do. So the top 200 highest priced items that I have will go in the first bracket, and this is regardless on how long I have them. All of the way on how I price everything is I'm going to see on what the prices are relatively, what they're relatively selling for, either through Terra or 90 Day, and say that there's a book that sells more regularly right around $45, give or take. Knowing where my pricing tiers are for which percentage and which bracket it's going to go in, I know that if I put the price on the listing initially at $7,654, when it goes on sale, the price will then be $49.25. Close enough to 45, and I also do best offers and send offers out, have automatic 5% offers going out. I do all these different things to where someone some point will be like, oh, it's best offer. Let's see if I can ask $40. If it goes through, it goes through. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? So back to on how this is done. So the top 200 highest price go in one bracket, 39%. Next top 200 highest price go into 37. Next top 200, 35. And all the way down to typically 11. The sale I'm running today is two tiers higher. So my lowest tier right now, I think, ended at 13 because I added a few more. And sometimes it'll go down to 9. However, like I was messaging back and forth or commenting on the comment thread back and forth regards to that, I'm going to end up ceasing doing it that way. So when this sale ends on Monday, it'll be another sale that will go until the last day of Christmas or the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas, the sale will run until like January 4th or 5th, pretty much like a week and a half, 12 days, somewhere around there. And then that'll be my highest tier will be 49% off, because then I'm really looking to want to push. Oh, well, if I don't get $20 for something, whichever, it's fluid. It's money coming in. I have that money from something that I sold. I don't care if a $200 book sells for $170. That's not going to kill the market. I have another sale. After that sale ends on the 4th or 5th, whichever it is, it'll be that Monday morning after the turn of the year. I will put everything back on a standard bracket, 39%, so on and so forth. Put everything back on 39, 37, 35, going all the way down, and end it December 31st of 2026. So the entire sale is going to be running for the entire year. When I go to do a sell similar or or anything along those lines, all I have to do is look at the price that is on the listing that's taken down on where it's priced at, not the price before it's on sale, the sale price. And if it's $32.19, I know if I'm going to reprice it, I'm going to bring it down to $29.97. Solid number, and it doesn't go on sale. So that way, by the end of next year, all those sale price, I won't have to tinker with that stuff anymore. And then if I want to run a sale, I'll figure that stuff out then. And then if there's stuff I'm like, you know what, no, I'm just done with it, I just take them all down. And all the ones that are on sale, I'll just take them all down and just price them how I want to. Dealing with 3,000 and doing sales now, I used to do them once a week, but then I started doing them once a month because the whole eBay page and it started to take way too much time. When you're only doing like 10, that's maybe 20 minutes to do that all the time. But you know, there's 15, 16 sales. A lot of items don't catch. You have to wait for things to end on the sale. Although it shows that it's ended, it's still not technically ended. There's just a lot more problems that end up taking what could be 20, 25, 30 minutes. And you could be sitting there working with tinkering little things for well over an hour. Because, you know, I give you eBay, your system, your coding, is in such a way that it's so simple that, oh, something is $100. They want to take $29 off of that. The speed and the rate of the confusion of that coding is like, I don't know what $29 off of 100 is. Give me an hour to figure it out, although I'm really, really fast computer. So that's just another one of those little things, idiosyncrasies that I'm done with. That sale D34, Mediterranean something. It's right here. Made that really easy. Mediterranean DVD, 15. All right. So I covered quite a few things in this one here. Good sales. So that's going to wrap that up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. I run sales on however you see fit, on however you want to do it. That's the way on how I do it, how I'm going to end up stopping doing it. I think kind of go with just one of those typical daily aphorisms that, you know, if things seem slow, don't feel bad. Chances are they're going to pick up. If your absolute daily average is 10 to 12 sales for weeks upon weeks upon weeks to months and months and months, it's 10 to 12, 10 to 15 every single day. And then all of a sudden it's 2 or 3, it's not you. It's not your items. It's not your store. Most likely it's eBay deciding to not want to make more money that day. But that's mere speculation. Tell me anything you're going up. Comment down below. Subscribe, share. Those are all free. They help me, help you. We're all helping everybody here. Appreciate it. Thank you.